What's going on, guys? Grant here. Today I'm going to be talking about products, and I'm just going to kind of unload some thoughts today as I reflect upon my business and just how I'm going to design businesses going forward. Let's get into it. So, as you get older, you become less career oriented. This tends to be generally true. So, in your 20s, your career ambition is at its height. Okay. You want to be president, you want to be a billionaire, you want to rule the world, right? But as you get older, right, when you get into your 30s and 40s, you're more concerned with the more finite things of life, time with your family, stability, time to yourself, right? Autonomy. And then, of course, in your 50s and beyond, you really just want optionality and independence. Okay. So you want to spend time doing what you want to do. Perhaps you have kids or grandkids yourself. You don't want to spend all of your time delaying gratification. So, given this fact, time becomes your most valuable asset as you age. But knowing this at a young age or whatever age you happen to be at puts you at a major advantage. Okay, Grant, that's all well and good. How does this relate to business? Well, I'm going to tell you right now if you would just stick with me. So, services businesses demand a lot of personal involvement. Okay, so I currently run a services business called Crimson. We build AI systems for businesses, and I love what I do, but it demands a lot of time from me, especially if you offer custom work, meaning there's no predefined inputs for your deliverable. This kind of work is going to require a lot of your attention. And so this brings me to the core idea behind this entire video. Basically, if you're starting a business, I do believe you should start off with some kind of agency or services business to learn the basics of business. You're going to learn about every aspect of running a company, accounting, sales, client management, employee management, marketing, you name it, you're going to learn it if you start some kind of agency. But ultimately, your North Star should be some kind of product or productized service. And I'm making this argument from a quality of life perspective, okay? So just hear me out here. Generally speaking, services businesses are custom and heavily dependent on your time, attention, and emotional energy. Productized businesses are standardized, system driven, and predictable. Okay, because you know what you're going to deliver, there's no ambiguity as it relates to the inputs that are going to go into your product and the outputs that your product or deliverable is going to produce. So, from a purely quality of life perspective, I think that if you want to start a company, definitely start an agency. This is going to get your hands dirty. This is going to teach you just about everything you need to know about business. But naturally, as you progress in your career, you're going to want to make a lot of money without trading a lot of time for it. And this is exactly where products come in. Okay, so you have a predefined system of inputs and outputs. The input, or what's going to be consumed in your production process, is defined, thereby stabilizing your margin, and the output is predefined too. And this effectively reduces any kind of variability in your client experience. We want a consistent client experience. And generally speaking, if we can reduce variability in the operations of our business, our quality of life is going to improve. Okay, so the main idea behind this video is just that: reduce the amount of variability that you have to deal with in your business and thereby improve your quality of life, make more money by doing less. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thank you.